The surprising admission by the head of the massive clothing chain H&M. He says that the company's models have been too skinny, and he's committed to doing something about it. ABC's Dan Harris has that story.
It is an industry where thin is always in, where the faces staring out from the pages of glossy magazines often bear little resemblance to the actual customers, where models are frequently gaunt and underfed, creating an unattainable ideal for impressionable young girls, and loud complaints from critics and parents.
I think that consumers are starting to say, we are changing demographic. We want to see fashion brands promoting other body types besides just the stick-thin traditional model.
Into this supercharged atmosphere walks the young CEO of H&M, one of the world's largest clothing retailers, with an eyebrow-raising admission. Karl Johan Persson telling Metro World News, quote, "Some of our models have been too skinny. That's not okay." Persson says his large and very visible company has a huge responsibility, and that he wants to show diversity in our advertising and not give people the impression that girls have to look a particular way. Which is why he says the company recently hired Jenny Runk, 5'10" and a size 12 to 14, to be the star of its swimsuit campaign.
I think there needs to be more models of every shape, size, color, type, everywhere, in all of the media.
Runk is an outspoken defender of having a healthy body size and a vehement critic of the mean girl culture that says otherwise.
Once I got to really know and love my body, I realized that I am the only person who can judge me.
The H&M CEO points out that aside from using Runk, the company is also now using Beyoncé, who is, quote, a bit curvier, in its ads as well. "I believe that the models in our advertising should look sound and healthy," he says.
When a CEO of a major clothing company like H&M makes this kind of a stand, people are forced to pay attention, and it's definitely about time.
So will these moves by H&M's young CEO bleed out to the rest of the fashion industry? Customers care about these issues, says Persson, and that puts pressure on us as companies. For Good Morning America, Dan Harris, ABC News, New York.